area. Maine broke early this morning at 2nd in Boston. Because of the cold temperatures, the water froze up, creating some ice along 2nd in Boston.
And new information about a deadly blast in Indianapolis that damaged more than 30 homes. The owner of the home that exploded says a faulty furnace might be to blame. He says his daughter texted him about problems with the furnace last week. Authorities say there were no signs of a gas leak. 2 people in a nearby home were killed. And here in Iowa, several houses have exploded in the past year. Experts say in most cases, natural or propane gas is to blame.
Saw the big hole in the ground and everything's charred. The first thing that runs through your mind is a gas leak, major gas leak.
When you see this, you realize how important it is to seek help if you smell any sign of gas in or around your home.
Natural gas is scented with a kind of a rotten egg smell, so that you should smell that long before you have an explosion to that magnitude.
Charles Gassmann with Bell Brothers Heating and Cooling says he's never seen anything like this with a whole neighborhood affected. But generally, a propane leak causes the most damage.
Propane gas is heavier than air, so it would settle in the basement. That's usually when you have a gas explosion, it's from propane, because natural gas is lighter than air and it's going to go up through the structure and you'll smell it.
The explosion is an example of why homeowners need to have their furnaces maintained every year.
Actually, I just got done cleaning myself. It's probably a bad thing to do, but I'm trying to save a little money.
Blake Vitani woke up this morning without heat.
It was a little bit colder than usual and went down to investigate and noticed the furnace was kicking on, kicking off, kicking on, kicking off.
So he called the expert who also checks for leaks.
Checking the operation of the gas valve, checking the heat exchanger to make sure that that heat exchanger is intact. And we don't want gas leaks for sure, but we don't want carbon monoxide issues as well.
Carbon monoxide also silently kills residents of a home. Making sure all the little parts of your furnace are clean and maintained can play a big part in keeping your family safe.
And we have just learned investigators believe that 5 people found today inside a Toledo, Ohio home may have died from carbon monoxide poisoning. Experts here also remind you to make sure you clean your filters once a month.
First